Thank you all very much. Aubrey has done a terrific job in pulling this evening together, and I'd like you to join me in your warm welcome has made me bold. So bold that I'm going to make a confession. I confess I came here to show off. I came here to read my stuff. But because I had the opportunity to listen to you folks first, I'm encouraged that there is intelligence and culture in South Jersey. I'm particularly encouraged because so much is coming from young people. They're really the hope of our country in the future. I had the unhappy experience of losing a very close and dear friend 18 months ago. His name was Bill Dingman, and I wrote a short poem in his honor, in his memory, which I gave to his widow. A day or two after the funeral, she called me, and she said, "The poem made me cry. But it also gave me a sense of well-being and of comfort." The theme of the poem was, Bill Dingman died on Sunday. At the anniversary, the one-year anniversary of that passing into history, I wrote a second poem, which I'd like to read to you this evening. It's untraditional because Bill was untraditional. He was a true Renaissance person, interested in everything and involved in many things. And so the poem is both in the tradition of poetry, June Moonspoon, but also incorporates the newer, more modern poetry, the so-called free verse, which I learned, much to my chagrin, ain't free. I worked very hard on those two stanzas. 4-word phrases interrupted by 4 empty spaces. It wasn't free. The name of the poem is Last Year at This Time. I memorialize an extraordinary man, husband, father, and baseball fan. A man of subtleties, of letters and of wit, yet possessing both strength and grit. A man whose passing left us all bereft while offering us lust for life as his gift. Last year at this time, Bill Dingman died on Sunday. Bill climbed Mount Everest, flew air combat missions, carved beautiful waterfowls, painted each startling colors, married his childhood sweetheart, taught his daughter horseback riding, his son to play baseball, read over 3,000 books, exhibited omnibus intellectual skills. When he spoke of the mountain's assault, I asked, what was most memorable about that hard task? Was it the cold? Was it the scenery? Was it the climb? No, it was the Sherpas who gave of their time to ensure that we were safe and secure and would regard well our rugged tour. Last year at this time, Bill Dingman died on Sunday. Took blind grandfather fishing, never faulted in marriage, devoted to children, Greek Orthodox Church lay leader, found delight in people, never bragged or complained, suffered months in pain, fought bravely life-robbing illness. I miss his smile, his face aglow, discussions, sports, and political. Casting our line into the lake, I'd laugh at his comic double take. And most of all, and in the end, I miss my dear and trusted friend. Last year at this time, Bill Dingman died on Sunday. on a downer note, so I'm not going to stop. You have to sit down and get This is a very different thing, but equally as close to my heart. Unfortunately, my wife, Phyllis, was unable to be here this evening, although she had planned to. This is a picture of her. She's the one with all the teeth. The other is my then 3-year-old granddaughter, Kayla, with very few teeth. It's a picture that is in our kitchen, where I see it every day. And the poem was a result of an assignment that Professor Crawford of Atlantic Cape Community College forced on our class. Write something about a photograph, she said. So I wrote about this photograph. They smile and nod to me, these women that I love, perched upon a marble shelf that stands a bit above. Little Kayla with few teeth, Nana's face aglow, laughing as I passed them. Oh, what a joyous show. A life mate, 55 years, granddaughter for but 3. I ponder what each thinks what each feels when thinking just of me. Both firmly nest within my core now and evermore, enlivening my journey till it ends at distant shore. And when I am but memory, and you write your paragraph, say how much I love them, and that smiling photograph. Thank you.